then they're all cults. Examining our differences in its fullest and highest knowing to where it is that we are, we can't know more than where it is that we are, which is our own wisdom. And with that, like, if we continue to hold our belief systems, then we won't know anything else other than that. We have to drop them. We have to change the mainframe of the existence that we're living in order to bring in the higher consciousness awareness that allows you to see it from a different perspective. Because if you always live in the limitation of who or what you think you are or what you're existing as, then you're never going to step out of it. You have to change your framework, your mind, your way of thinking, right? Your existence. Who am I, right? And question that. Because if we don't, then we never will step out of it, right? Because we're our own creators in this realm, which is why we came here. We are our own gods, right? We create and we work and we manifest. And we vibrate at different levels of awareness and energy and vibration, right? And its highest. Everything is for its highest good, even when it's at a point of suffering, because your suffering brings in wanting something else, which is better, right? So in the existence of suffering, like maybe you're making, I'm just going to make it $10 an hour, right? But you can't live on it, or you're not getting what you want. That's your suffering in that moment, which allows you to make, I want something different. I want something better. I want more money. And that creates something else manifesting you to receive. So the universe can bring you something else, right? So sometimes we have to go through the suffering in order to get what it is that we want, right? And so that's the point of suffering, and Abraham Hicks talks about that, right? And so it's step oneing. So speak no more against others than you would about yourself. The word you speak are suffering if it is not the truth. So anything that you speak that is not in alignment with source is suffering, right? And you speak that against yourself, not just others, because it's a projection of the awareness that we're holding based on that situation, because anything and all things are just what it is. A tree is just a tree. We project onto it what we believe, right? A tree is, I don't like trees, or I like trees, or, we're cutting down too many trees, there's not enough trees, or there's abundant of trees, or, it's your belief on trees, or any all situations that is existent at any time in the moment, right? So we all seek the truth in its own knowing, the power to be that which you are, that I am isn't, right? So I am, as source, the higher consciousness is stable, constant, non-wavering. Anything else that isn't, that changes, is not, right? One day you're in love, one day you're happy, one day you're sad,